With Kansas facing a funding crisis for the classroom, school districts across the state are racking up billions of dollars in debt, and all Kansas residents will pay for it.
A new study shows Kansas has the 10th most debt per student in the nation. 41 Action News investigator Andy Alcock takes a closer look at the numbers. Andy.
Krista and Mike, the numbers work out to more than $10,000 per Kansas student. That number is far in excess of neighboring states, including Missouri. And districts in our area are leading the way.
Construction is well underway for the new Olathe West High School. Scheduled to open in the fall of 2017, the three-story building will be able to accommodate 2,000 to 2,300 students for that rapidly growing school district.
Really needed. Our 4 high schools are all over capacity right now, all 4 over 2,000 students. Olathe
voters approved a bond for more than $114 million to pay for the new school, but it's expected to cost about $94 million. Olathe, the second largest school district in the state, is #1 in Kansas in bond debt at roughly $500 million. Other Johnson County school districts, Blue Valley, Shawnee Mission, and DeSoto, are all in the top 5. A Kansas Policy Institute study shows, based on a funding formula, taxpayers' obligations statewide to help repay that debt has nearly tripled in the last 10 years. In Olathe's case, while local taxpayers pay most of the bill, about 1 out of every $10 is paid by taxpayers statewide.
They didn't get to vote on whether that should be spent. They just get the bill. It's the modern-day version of taxation without representation.
Kansas Policy Institute President Dave Trabert says if state-subsidized bonding payments had stayed flat over the last decade, schools would have had $500 million more money to use in the classroom.
How much of that is taking money away from teacher pay? How much of that is taking money away from other instruction?
Unfortunately, we don't control the growth that comes our way, so we have to build the buildings for the kids.
Olathe West will be the first 3-story school built by the district. We're told it will be more efficient and cost roughly the same per square foot as other recently built Kansas schools. The Kansas Policy Institute study points out school bond debt statewide has grown in 10 years from $3.1 billion to $5.4 billion. Mike and Krista, that jump is a 71% increase in that time frame.
What do they forecast for the future? Is there any end in sight, any solution? I guess that's why we're having this debate.
Absolutely. Have to talk about it to do something about it.
All right, Andy, thanks.